Welcome to the 2015 Juniata Tennis Spring Preview. Both teams are once again coming off of seasons last year that achieved program bests and are looking to improve those results once again. Despite recent success, the teams are extremely motivated to take Juniata Tennis to heights no team has reached in the past. Both teams have put in a lot of work on the court and in the gym this fall to prepare themselves to achieve greatness this spring. The team is always fit to start the season thanks to 2015 NSCA Strength and Conditioning Coach of the Year, Doug Smith. The women's team is coming off a season last year that saw them go 11-6 and qualified for the landmark playoffs for the second year in a row. This is the first time in school history that the women's team has made consecutive playoff appearances. This year's team is looking to take one step further and advance past the semis after two extremely close losses over the past 2 years. The Eagles returned one all-conference performer in senior Heather Waring. The team is led by a core group of returners including Kara Stow, Mitsuki Ko, Tori Gray, and Rachel Yurchison, who have been the driving force behind the team's recent success. The team welcomes two newcomers in Catherine Conklin and Emma Sebastian to bolster the lineup this season. This fall, the women competed at the Oberlin Invitational and the ITA Regional Tournament held at Mary Washington. The team found good success at ITAs with more than half of the team winning their first-round matches. Mitsuki was able to win both first rounds for doubles and singles, including a 3-set win over Salisbury in her B singles draw. Sam Hendricks posted 2 straight-set victories on her way to the semis of her B singles draw before her run came to an end. Let's hear from senior captain Heather Waring on her thoughts for the upcoming season.
My goals for the team this year are to increase our energy and our presence on the court. I think that we need to bring more enthusiasm, and I really want us to become known as a team that never stops fighting and never stops cheering. And I think that that'll help push us to do better than we ever have before. As a team, I think we're going to be mostly focused on improving our mental and our physical fitness. That's going to help for our really tough matches that we have coming up. We also want to see if we can make it as far as we can in the playoffs. We've been really close the past couple of years, and I think that the increased enthusiasm and the increase in the fitness is going to really help us push that extra step. What I am most looking forward to this season is our trip to South Carolina for our spring break tournament. This is really the time when the team, both the men and the women, bond the strongest, and I think it forms that concept that we have each other's back on the court. And I think that's going to be really important when we have our tough matches, to know that we're not just playing for ourselves, we're playing for everybody else on the team.
The men's team is coming off the best season in school history, in which they compiled a 17-2 record. They also set landmark conference records for most wins, highest winning percentage, and longest winning streak of 16 consecutive wins. It was a season of many program firsts, including an undefeated conference regular season, first ever playoff win, and postseason awards such as Rookie of the Year, Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year. The Eagles returned a majority of last year's team, including landmark Rookie and Player of the Year Dean Policina, who was 16-3 in dual matches at #1 singles. Juniors Brian Gregory, Logan Moore, and Mike Lifshitz will certainly count on their experience to help the Eagles out throughout the lineup. Last season, Brian was an all-conference selection for both singles and doubles. Logan was dominant last season in dual matches, posting a 17-0 record while playing #5 singles. Mike was a rock at the bottom of the lineup, compiling a 12-4 record at #6 singles and a 15-1 record at #3 doubles. There are quite a few new faces as well this year, as 7 newcomers joined the team to push the returners. That group is led by Sho Sato and Matthias Kahoot, who are expected to make an immediate impact in the singles and doubles lineup. The men also competed at Oberlin and ITAs this fall and had excellent results at both tournaments. At Oberlin, Logan won all 3 of his singles matches, and Dean picked up 2 wins against top competition. At ITAs, Brian made the semis, Logan made the finals, and Show was the champion in their respective B singles draws. Dean and Matthias picked up a first-round win in the championship draw for doubles as well with an 8-6 win over Virginia Wesleyan. Here is the men's captain, senior Sam Brumbaugh, with his thoughts on the upcoming season.
So our team's goals this year, number one is to make up for where we lacked last season, and that's to win the conference championship. What the team's most excited about, I feel, is that we're adding a lot more of regionally ranked teams to play against. So we're increasing our competitiveness and adding more matches to our season, so we'll have less downtime and we're constantly playing, constantly improving.
This spring season, both teams take on a more challenging schedule to prepare them for Landmark Conference action. The women face two teams that were regionally ranked last year in Salisbury and Rhodes, while the men will face 4 ranked teams in Salisbury, Bridgewater, Rhodes, and Methodist. All of these matches take place either before or during spring break, and once the teams return, they get into the heart of the Landmark schedule and feature quite a number of home matches this year against rivals Catholic and Scranton and newcomer to the conference Elizabethtown. With all the home matches this season, make sure to come out and support the Eagles on their quest to become Landmark Conference champions.